Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright, and I hope you all love my hair. Anyways, just one thing that I've been picking, I mean, it's nighttime. It's just, I've been watching a lot of these shows, and what I'm noticing is that a lot of this shit's happening at night. Like right when it even, or right as close to when it's starting to get dark, and then as it gets dark, it usually intensifies. But like, why? Like, okay, the sun's down, so that makes sense. But like, I feel like there's a much deeper reason as to why. Like literally, like I've been watching a lot of these noises. Like they're like screams, almost like a mimicking creature that's able to mimic like any sound they want, a human sound, a dog sound. Because there's a lot. I've been like there's the repetitive like almost like a hyena or a dog, but it's you can tell it's not a dog, and it's obviously not a hyena because it's not in Africa. But you'll hear like a cackling, and this has been recorded by numerous people. There's like a like almost like a banshee type cry that many paranormal investigators have heard, and they all kind of sound eerily similar. And this is from multiple different channels and multiple different locations all over the planet, and they're all picking up on relatively similar things happening at night. So it's interesting, man. I might. There's actually some. I mean, I live in one of the Portland's a. It's an older city, and it's also a very big city. So there are definitely a few hot spots around this city right here, that I might try to do a little bit of exploring myself and see what the fuck there is to see. But anyways, I'm gonna break into that. I'm gonna start going a little bit more into the paranormal, just because that's part of what I'm here to fucking do, and that can also tie into why. I mean, if you really want to get into it, dude, like living in a city that has a bunch of lower vibrational materials and people of that type of nature living in it, to me, that's all energy. So if we are dealing with like, spirits and evil beings that come out at night, it makes sense that like the reason why these people do rituals possibly is because that helps reinforce or rejuvenate or empower that which they're working for or worshiping. So and that word work goes into worship. So it's like if there are these really nefarious powers out here that are against humanity, they feed off of our lower vibrational fears, and like those, the more we fear, the stronger they get. and and that's why like at nighttime these things come out, because at nighttime it's easier for people to get scared. I mean, as soon as that fucking sun goes down and it's dark out in the forest, like it's literally like a different dimension. I've seen it myself. Like as soon as that sun goes down, it's completely different. You go from like living in beauty and paradise to pitch black terror. It's creepy. I've been out there multiple times on my own in pitch black fucking woodsy forest, and it is a very eerie. It can be a very eerie, terrifying feeling. And it's just interesting. Just a few hours earlier in the daylight for it to be completely beautiful. So it's just interesting to see the contrast and how people will just go into these places just like they're just deciding to go on like a little like 1 or 2 day adventure out into the woods, and like get all their gear and they get all set up and they go out there with their souls and their energy, and they set up camp, and then just the weirdest shit starts to happen to them out of nowhere. And like I said, a lot of these sounds and stuff sound very similar, and they all happening all over the fucking place to all different types of people. So anyways, it's just very interesting to me. So I love y'all. Peace.